Hello, everybody. My name is Lonnie when I create art, or you can call me David. Today, I am with an idea. This is how I make art. Um, is this idea that you have an inner toy box inside of you, and the older you get, the more life experience you gather. The deeper the toy box goes. It's inside, so it's your inner toy box. Okay. So, what do I mean? You're like thinking, Lonnie, what do you mean when a toy box? That's impossible. Well, what I mean is that from my experience, when I create, um, it's a conversation in your brain. It's how deep you go, when you're making something. So, you start at point A. Okay, so I'm gonna write a story, or I'm gonna make a shirt, or I'm gonna make a video or a dress or a hat, book, comic book, whatever it may be. um you have the surface level, you have the top, like an iceberg. You have the top of the iceberg, you have the very top. A toy box, the first thing you put in is at the bottom of the toy box. So that'd be like childhood stuff. So for example, at the bottom of your toy box, for me, for myself, I have mud and rocks and sticks in there, because that was the first thing that I used to use for my imagination. um so uh at at the very top surface level of this toy box is things that you like right now. So shows, trends, whatever you saw on social media, whatever you saw on a billboard, what your friends showed you, right? Um, so as you brainstorm, as you have this conversation, there's levels of this toy box that is inside of you that you can go deeper. So for example, whatever you are creating, um, you start to go surface level. Then you go past surface level. What did I like last year? What did I like the year before? What did I like even when you were a teenager and had that weird phase, right? Whatever phase, maybe you think it's cringe now, but like, don't lie to yourself. You still like that. That's still in your toy box. And down the line, that is still something that you can pull from. And even if it's not a big chunk of inspiration, right? It could still be like a piece to what you're making. Um, so as you there's levels, there's layers, there's deep. So it's like, okay, my favorite, I'm making a song. My favorite song is Mr. Telephone Man, New Edition, right? Why do I like that song? The synths, right? The sound, the 80s. Okay, what is it about the 80s that I like? The vaporwave, the look, the style, the clothing, the movies, the sound effects in the movies. So as you build on this idea, there's sort of branches. They could branch out these ideas, and what you really like for inspiration. So as you continue to go through a layer, and you grab a piece of a toy, aka inspiration, part of a piece of you that is of your liking, of what you like, what makes you you, because we all have our unique experiences. We have our own. Everybody has their own specific toy box that is unique to them, with all the things that we have been inspired by through our life. So maybe it's the first thing you grab. You dig so deep and you grab Chicken Run, the first stop motion movie that you've seen as a kid, the first children's movie you've ever seen as a kid. What did you like about that movie? Oh, I really like animals. And they're like, okay, so farm animals. I really like farm animals. What is my favorite farm animal? It's chicken. No, it's a sheep. I really like sheep. I like how they go bad. I like the texture. And you're like, okay, so that texture, and I'm making just a sweater. Maybe I'll make a Sherpa sweater. Maybe the It'll be like a painting of a farm, and the farm has a bunch of sheep, and then chickens, as I said, and I like cows. I like cow pattern. Maybe I'll put, so that's where that's an idea. That is a way you dig. Okay, so say you're writing a movie, okay, and you're digging. Uh, we're gonna pull our arm out from deep, from that level that was really deep. We're gonna go up a little bit. Okay, so I liked um Rush Hour. What did I like about Rush Hour? Well, it was action packed, had Chris Tucker, had comedy, Jackie Chan, had a lot of stunts in it, right? um it had some thrilling elements. It's like a buddy cop movie. So okay, so I want to make a buddy cop movie, but I like that comedy aspect, but I don't want it to be too funny. I want it to be more action pack driven. So then you start thinking, okay, maybe like more close to Training Day. So then you got a serious tone. So it's just, you keep just going deeper and deeper and deeper, and the more ideas you pull out of this, uh, out of your inner toy box, this is like a, this is inside of you. The more you pull out ideas and you create, even if you're not publishing it publicly, that idea, say you just write it down, you are getting closer to you are getting closer to you are getting closer to what you like, you are getting closer to creating art that is more of you. I have a physical example. Let me get my physical example really quickly. Okay. So there's layers to this. At first it was clean, but when I was 11 years old, I liked this Invader Zim beanie. So it was green like Gurr. It had his face, and it was a beanie, except it had like little strings. So I was like, I want to make a beanie. I want to make something of my character. This is my blue character that I made when I had a clothing brand. And then a year later, when I was ending the clothing brand, I was like, dang, there was a lot of pain creating this. There was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. I was like, what's so cool is like this was part of my identity. This was part of my character that I created as an artist, as the creator and the runner of that clothing brand. So this was like my Spider-Man suit. So I was like, how can I always loved when at the end of the first Spider-Man, when he was all battled and damaged, I was like, okay, I want to do that to this. And I burnt it. I put paint all over it. I used a lighter. I did so many things to it. Like I cut it up and all this stuff, and now it's you know what I mean? It's a battle damage version of the stock one of the but that is art. Is you pull out of your inner toy box of inspiration and you just go as deep and you make something that is 100% you. So take that time, start digging, start reaching in there inside your toy box, and get these ideas going. I mean, even if you're not gonna publish them, like I said, as long as you're pulling them out, your ideas, and putting them into physical or jumping from one idea to another, that's a beautiful thing. And keep on using this. Okay, alrighty. My name is Lonnie or David. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys when I make another one of these. Thank you.